Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. A lot of you would have seen my video yesterday of the completed build of this particular kit, the Emhar Mark IV Tadpole. And I have to confess, I was looking at the video, I think it was earlier today, and I noticed something on there that I didn't particularly like. The polystyrene basically was showing the structure of it. When I painted the edge of the base black, you could see the modules of the polystyrene. Now initially I thought that worked quite well because of the ground effect, and it kind of matched that. But looking at it again, and obviously having dedicated the build to the Royal British Legion, I got a bit annoyed with myself, if I'm honest. I felt that I could have done better, and so I've spent most of today trying to sort that out and trying to improve the edge of the diorama at least. And let me just show you and remind you what the base looked like when I showed it yesterday. So this is what it looked like as of yesterday. You can see what I was referring to, the modules of the polystyrene where it's painted black, and I thought, okay, it looks like the texture of the base, the dio itself, but looking at it again and seeing it on the screen as opposed to just almost like a mini screen, it just stood out to me that it didn't look particularly good, and perhaps I could do better. So without further ado, I'll show you what the dio looks like now. So here it is, guys, and basically I think it's very much improved with the boards around the edge of the diorama. What I'd got was some foam card, and I just cut it into strips, the depth of the dio obviously, and then the PVA glued that to the polystyrene. It did take a while for it to actually dry, and then once it was dry I was able to paint it black with some acrylic black paint. Now you guys probably know that foam card doesn't like being wet or dampened, and so what happened was once I had applied the black paint, the strips of foam board were warping a bit, and they warped away from the joints. So what I had to do was go back in with some super glue and try and super glue the joints at either end together, and then go back in some more with black paint. The inside of the boards, where you can see the craters that basically the depth of them as shows the board, I just painted that with Rhinox hide from Games Workshop, which is a dark brown, just to get rid of the white that would have been there. So the British Legion poppies, the remembrance poppies, just were pinned back into these boards, and I'm much happier with this now. As it's a build dedicated to the Royal British Legion. Yeah, I'm satisfied now. Whereas, as I mentioned before, I was not happy with what I'd done. So yeah. I want to thank you all very much for the kind comments you left on the previous video. Don't feel that you have to comment again. You have commented on the finale of this build, so as I say, thanks ever so much. I really do appreciate it. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I'll catch up with you soon.